Hi, I'm Ralph, and welcome back to the Ageless Runner, where we learn to run smarter, go longer, and stay ageless. Let me ask you a question. What if your biggest limiter as a runner isn't your legs or lungs, but your brain? We spend so much time training muscles and monitoring heart rate, but endurance actually starts between your ears. Today we're exploring the mental edge of running, how your brain controls fatigue, and how to train it just like your body. By the end of this video, you'll know why mental fatigue makes running harder, how older runners actually have a brain advantage, and what you can do to build your own mental endurance. Let's start with the science. When you hit that wall late in your long run, your brain is the first to give up, not your muscles. It's called the central governor theory, developed by exercise scientist Tim Noakes. The idea is simple. Your brain constantly monitors effort, temperature, oxygen, and stress. When it senses danger, it limits your effort before your muscles truly fail, protecting you from overdoing it. So that "I can't go on" feeling isn't a muscle failure. It's your brain pulling the emergency brake. A 2009 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology by Marcora and colleagues proved this point. Cyclists who performed a mentally fatiguing computer task before riding quit 15% sooner, even though their muscles were just as strong. Their perception of effort went up, not their physiology. This means endurance isn't only physical, it's neurological. And here's what's fascinating. As we age, the brain's ability to focus for long periods can decline slightly, but neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, never goes away. You can literally train your brain to resist fatigue. And here's where things get exciting for ageless runners like us. With age comes something the younger crowd can't fake: emotional control, patience, and experience. Say, if you're enjoying this video, would you mind watching it clear to the end? The YouTube gods really like that, and it helps my channel. Thank you so much. Older runners are often better at pacing, less reactive to discomfort, and more consistent with routines. That's not mental toughness, it's brain efficiency. Studies show that experienced runners rate their exertion lower at the same effort. They've trained their perception of fatigue. That's a mental edge. So instead of seeing age as a disadvantage, think of it this way. Your brain has decades of practice managing challenge and discomfort. That's endurance wisdom. You've been through life's marathons, and that matters. Now let's turn that science into practice. Here are 4 ways to build your mental endurance starting today. Method number 1 is mantra repetition. Mantras are simple, powerful phrases that lower perceived effort and keep you present. Try something short and rhythmic like strong, smooth, steady, or relax, breathe, run. I like the phrase, "I am a strong and powerful runner." The rhythm of repetition calms the stress response and recenters focus, especially when fatigue hits late in the run. Method number 2 is visualization. Spend a few minutes before you run visualizing success. Picture yourself finishing strong, running up that hill, or locking into your rhythm on a windy day. Neuroscience shows that visualization activates the same brain pathways as real physical movement. You're literally rehearsing victory. Method 3 is brain endurance training, and here's a fun one. Researchers in the frontiers of physiology found that combining light mental challenges like simple math or memory recall during low-intensity workouts improve endurance performance over time. So try this. During an easy Zone 2 run, count backward from 200 by sevens, or recall the capitals of states. It sounds silly, but you're teaching your brain to stay on task when it's tired. That's mental toughness backed by data. Then there's mindful running. Mindfulness is not just for yoga. When you focus on your breath, cadence, or the sound of your footsteps, you strengthen attention control and quiet that negative self-talk loop. And try a few check-ins mid-run. How's my form? How's my breathing? No judgment, just observation. Over time, mindful running reduces anxiety, increases focus, and keeps you present in the run. Now here's something most runners miss. Your brain also plays a major role in recovery. When you're mentally drained, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol, which can slow muscle repair and weaken motivation. That's why mental rest matters just as much as physical rest. So after a long run, give your brain some downtime. Avoid heavy screen use for an hour. Reflect on one thing you enjoyed during the run, or simply sit outside and breathe deeply. These short recovery rituals calm the nervous system, help your brain store positive running memories, and prepare you for the next workout. So let's recap. Endurance starts in the mind. Your brain controls fatigue, but it can be trained. Older runners actually have a mental advantage through experience, patience, and focus. Use mantras, visualization, cognitive drills, and mindfulness to build your brain endurance. And remember to recover mentally, not just physically. And you'll discover that your best miles might still be ahead of you. If this helped you think differently about your running, hit that subscribe button and share this video with another ageless runner who needs a mental boost. Next week, we'll explore how much running is enough the sweet spot for health and longevity. We'll look at the science of weekly mileage, running frequency, and how much is just right to extend your healthy years. Thank you for watching, and as always, run smarter, go longer, stay ageless.